Okay, good evening, everybody. It is Friday evening. I'm David Paul. We're in the KHOU 11 Weather Center. There are some gigantic weather changes coming as we head to the end of the weekend. Now, if you've been a fan of this warm weather, you got 2 more days, Saturday and Sunday, highs in the low 80s. After that cold front comes in, strong cold front. This is going to come through before you get up Monday morning, which means you'll wake up to temps in the 40s with a north wind gusting 25 to 30 miles an hour. That's going to be Monday morning. That's your Monday morning. Extra cup of coffee, the big coat, and you'll need it all day because temperatures won't get out of the 40s during the day on Monday. And then by Tuesday morning, I expect we're going to see a light freeze for just about everybody to the north and west of Beltway 8. So that means Katy, light freeze possible, Tomball, out to Hempstead, Spring, Woodlands, Kingwood, light freeze possible, and then north and west of that, you're going to see a light freeze. That's Tuesday morning. So if you have some tender plants, want to make sure those are going to be bundled up and take care of whatever agriculture interests you need to do for that. High temp today, in contrast, went to 83. That came at 3:28 this afternoon at Bush Intercontinental Airport. That is almost 20 degrees above the normal high for this time of the year, which is 64. Record high is 84, set on this day in 2016. That record will stand. Record low is 18, set back in that cold Christmas time we had back in 1983. 1989, 1983, 2 of the coldest Christmas periods we've ever had here in Houston. We woke up to 70 for a morning low this morning when the normal low is 44. Outside right now, it's beautiful. Williams Tower, everything's shining. Looks like we got a plane right there on approach into Hobby. Downtown's looking good. And no fog out there right now. And I don't think we'll see fog, too much of it anyway, overnight tonight. I'll show you why here in a second. Hobby 75, Sugar Land is 76, Conroe is 73, Galveston is 72 right now. What a beautiful beach evening it is. And as we look at the quad cam, you'll see, partly cloudy across the board. And wow, what a change. This is Galveston. For the past week, every time we've looked at this camera above ground level, we've been looking down at a very foggy Galveston. No fog. We've had just enough of a breeze today to mix out the fog. So we haven't had a fog issue on the coast or in the bay today. And I think really overnight, we're going to continue to see enough of a breeze so the fog, which is offshore, just as it comes inland, there's enough mixing going on so that we're not getting that saturated layer hugging the surface. Murdoch's and Pleasure Pier clearly visible. Look how busy Seawall Boulevard is. What's going on down there? All the parking spots are taken up here on this Friday evening. We go into Saturday morning, and you can see not nearly as much coverage of fog forecast for tomorrow morning. I do think that the coast, the bay, and then you get to the north side of the bay, Chambers County and Liberty County, if we're going to see some thick fog, it'll be in here. Be careful on that stretch of I-10 just north of the bay. It could be quite foggy early Saturday morning, but otherwise, we're going to call it patchy fog in the morning. Mild temperatures once again Saturday morning. Acres Home wake up at 70, Sunnyside 69, Gulf Crest 69, Inwood Forest 70, West Chase wakes up at 70, Attic 70, North Shore 69, Baytown 68 on another mild morning in southeast Texas. And then Saturday, high temp goes up to 82. Another unusually warm day on Saturday. But as I'm telling you, it's not going to last. So across the nation right now, very quiet in the middle, but on each coast, we've got a pretty big storm. Now, in the Northeast, it's New York getting heavy snow right now. They will continue to have snow all night in New York, and they'll end up with 6 to 8 inches on the ground by tomorrow morning. That's sleet and ice back into Pennsylvania, Delaware, New Jersey. What a mess in New Jersey today and tonight. What a mess. They're going to get a lot of snow. It's okay. They get used to it this time of the year. Out west, this has been unusual. It's been a week of rain now in California. Continue to see multiple flash flood advisories. The green boxes here in Northern California, heavy snow in the Sierra Nevada mountains near Lake Tahoe, and then Los Angeles and the Southern California area getting another round of rain. They've got a mudslide threat continuing there tonight as well. And it's been this upper level weather pattern. It's just been stuck for the past week. We've got this dip in the jet out west. These are the upper level winds flowing at 34,000 feet. Big dip in the jet. You get a trough. And what do you get in a trough? You get rain and cold weather. That's what they've had out west. That's what they'll continue to get for another day. We've been stuck under just the opposite, this ridge. So you get under a ridge and it's warm and dry. That's what we've been stuck with. But it's finally going to all move. The trough, watch as it moves. Come on, trough. Let me try the space bar. There we go. Trough moves as we go into Monday, Tuesday. And now we've got a big dip here across the central and eastern half of the country. That is going to allow the cold air up in Canada to come south, and that trough dips way down into the Gulf, so it opens the door for cold air to come all the way down to the Gulf Coast. We here in Houston, Galveston are going to get in on this cold stuff again starting early Monday morning. Now, map. This is Sunday evening. We will have had a warm day on Sunday. South breeze, humid, low 80s. By Sunday evening, they'll be getting cold in Dallas and North Texas. And then overnight Sunday night and before sunrise, that front's off the coast. North wind. So Monday turning cloudy, breezy, and colder. 40s, windy, cold all day. And then light freeze north and west by Tuesday morning is likely. And again, as I mentioned, I think you get north and west of Beltway 8. That's where we'll see a light freeze. So tender veggies and pets and people, make sure they're bundled up. This is not looking like it's going to be cold enough to threaten the pipes. That's the good news with this one. Let's take a look at the big picture. Saturday afternoon, Dallas 81 will be near 80, and that will be the leading edge of the cold air. Billings will be at 22 degrees on Saturday afternoon. We go into Sunday afternoon, Oklahoma City at 58, Dallas 76, Houston 81, Dodge City 31, Bismarck at 9. So that's Sunday afternoon. We're still warm here Sunday afternoon, but here comes the bitter cold air. Now, the heart of the cold air is going to come to the Great Lakes. They'll drop into single digits and 20s and teens. Des Moines to Minneapolis, Bismarck to Sault Ste. Marie. This is Monday morning. Monday morning, we're at 42. So sunrise, north wind, 42, windy and cold, and cloudy as well. No sun to warm us up. Dallas is near freezing Monday morning. Oak City's below freezing. Lubbock's below freezing. There's Dodge City at 22. Omaha at 9 Monday morning. And we won't warm up much at all during the day on Monday. We'll stay in the 40s all day before giving us that light freeze north and west by Tuesday morning. So high temperature forecasts. Again, Saturday and Sunday are warm. Front Sunday night. High temps drop from the 80s into the 40s Monday and Tuesday. What a change. Wednesday's New Year's Eve, Thursday's New Year's Day, comfortably cool in the afternoon, 50s, and then we see temps moderate going into the coming weekend. So let's look at the 7-day. Here we go. Saturday, 82, Sunday, 81, and then everything changes with that cold front coming in overnight Sunday night. Monday morning, cold, windy, cloudy, maybe a sprinkle in the morning, 42 to start the day, high temp of 49 as winter returns. Tuesday, 34, that's inside the Beltway. North and west of Beltway 8, we're going to get a light freeze. 49 is as warm as we get Tuesday afternoon. Wednesday's New Year's Eve, 36 in the morning, a cold start, then a high of 56. And then Thursday, New Year's Day, 40 and 59. I know a lot of us have the day off, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Beautiful, cool winter weather for Houston as we end 2025. Bring in 2026, and then Friday we see temps begin to moderate, high temperature in the upper 60s by Friday afternoon. Okay, a lot going on over the next several days. Stay close to the forecast and have a beautiful evening, everybody.